Flipped learning is when students access the key content individually prior to class time. They then come to school and explore the content through active learning and engagement strategies. The purpose of flipping a classroom is to shift students from passive to active learning, focusing on Bloom's higher order thinking skills such as analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. There are a number of roles and expectations of students and teachers in flipped learning. Firstly, students are responsible for their own learning. Students learn or study the key content before class, and then they apply this knowledge and the skills to a range of activities. Significant learning opportunities can be gained through facilitating active learning, correcting misunderstandings, and providing timely feedback using a variety of pedagogical strategies. There's also a greater focus on concept exploration, meaning making, and demonstration or application of knowledge in the face-to-face setting. I have 5 key points that guide me when I'm setting a flipped task. Firstly, to capture key content for the students to access at their own convenience and to suit their pace of learning. My second point is to present learning materials in a variety of formats, so whether it be through text, videos, audio, or multimedia. That way it's really suiting the different learning styles. Third point is to provide opportunities for discourse and interaction, and that's both in and outside of the classroom. So using tools like polling tools, discussion tools, and content creation tools. My fifth point is to convey timely information and updates to the students, and I like to use Edmodo for that. My fifth and most important point is that it's okay to make mistakes. So don't spend the time rewording or re-recording your flipped tasks. Our students need to know that we too make mistakes.
I like flipped learning because you can watch it at home in your own time and you can pause it and replay. I like flipped learning because when sometimes Mrs. Trinker makes errors in the videos, she corrects herself and it makes us feel like it's okay to make errors when you do work.
I like flipped learning because it makes me feel like I can be prepared for the next day because I watch the video, I do it, and if I have any questions, I can ask my mum or dad or post it on Edmodo, and Mrs. Trinket can answer. So in the next day's lesson, I'm prepared and I've got all the knowledge that I need for the lesson.
I love flipped learning and I try to use it maybe 3 or 4 times a week as my homework program. There's some real positives on it in that saving time, so I don't have to repeat myself constantly. I can record something for the students and they can pause it or replay it as many times as they need to. It also allows me, when we're in classroom, to spend more time with the students, have those one-on-one experiences that some of the students need, and it also allows me to build stronger student-teacher relationships with them because I'm not standing up the front giving them some direct instructions. I'm involved in the learning. It also, in a contemporary learning environment, but in any learning environment, encourages the students to be responsible for their own learning, to take control of their own learning, so working at their own pace. It gives them time to process the lesson ahead of time, and that way they come to school and they're completely prepared for the task, and if they have any questions they can ask me then, or often they flick me a message on Edmodo. I also really like the EdTech side of it. So not only do I post videos for the students to watch, sometimes it's recordings using programs like AudioBoo, also content-rich websites or readings that I would like them to do, and that way they come to school and they're ready to discuss them with their peers and to get on task. So that's when all of our problem-based learning and our personalised projects come into play. So flipped learning really works for me and for my students.